Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the shop. Today, we're getting this out and that in. Yeah, let's check it out. So, if you saw my last video, we talked about Facebook Marketplace and the purchases I make. Like wheels and tires for a Jeep, or a truck, or actually the Jeep, and the toolbox for the truck. So got this for pretty cheap. Doesn't look the greatest. Needs a little sprucing up, just a little cleaning, maybe a little buffing here and there to make it just prettier, make it look like it hasn't sat outside forever. And I got to fix a few things on it, so let's check it out. All right, well, it's open. Has two latches, no key, no shocks, no insulation, really dirty interior, and yeah, it fits. So I'm gonna get this in the truck today, but it's not gonna be finished. I'm gonna order some a lock, and I'm gonna also order a set of shocks so this doesn't hit the back of my cab, because it swings all the way open and it will dent it and everything else. So for the time being, I'm going to stick one in there. Yep. All right, so we got the truck in. Now we're going to rotate some tires. We're going to rotate the tires, and as well as, let me find my little machine, we are going to redo the TPMS sensors. TPS. So yeah, we're going to redo these. I'm going to have to show y'all how. And this little tool will be in the description. It's only like 15 bucks, but if you have GMCs or Chevys, works out perfect. Especially when you're rotating tires or putting new TPS sensors in your tires and everything else. Helps keep up with them. I have a code right now that this one's possibly failed or died or whatever. And if it has, then I just need to replace it. I don't know if I have another one, but I'm not popping a bead off a tire today. I'm just going to rotate it and see if that helps. If it doesn't, one day soon I'll decide to pop the bead off and redo that TPMS sensor, TPS sensor. Yeah. So let's rotate some tires. I've already washed the toolbox. It is drying. I cleaned it all out, swept it out, scrubbed it down with some super clean, and needs just a good wipe down, I think, after this with either some wax or something else. And then eventually that, and I've got a couple of scratches right here I need to buff out with some rubbing compound, and I don't have any. You could get some. So let's pop these wheels off, rotate them around where they go, and yeah, let's do that. Well, while I'm down here, I'm going to grease things as of these ball joints down here, or steering tie rods. And I like to check my brakes. I know I need brakes soon, but I like to look through and examine and see how much brake I have left, because of the fact of, you never know if you don't check. And I'm rotating my tires every 5,000-ish miles. So yeah, do that. Well, we got the wheels on, we balanced them, and yeah, now it's time to relearn where these TPMS sensors are. Yes, TPMS. So, first, on the Chevy Silverado 1500 2014, you're going to e-brake. Then you're going to take a key, go to accessory mode. Accessory mode. All right, now, since it came up with that and the warning, now we're going to just hold the check mark and till the horn beeps. All right, tire learning active. this is when we take our little tool from Amazon and go from the driver's side. Let's see what goes from there. There's one. Let's go to the other. All right. All right, so I did all my tires. My passenger side front is dead. I think it's the battery, but lo and behold, I have another TPS sensor. But here's the problem. I'm always going to have a code right there that says I have 0 air pressure because this is out of the tire with no pressure around it. Well, it goes in the console in the truck until I decide I want to pull the tire apart and do that. Not today. It's not what today's about. It'd probably take me not that long. I don't know. Shoulda? It's a pain in the butt. But it gets rid of that light. Let's do it. Well, got that done. Now, it's time to take care of a leaky third brake light. I bought this one off Amazon. Comes with a little foam pad, the little blockades for the screws, and a beautiful LED brake light that is fully enclosed with a plug. So unscrew the top one, get the foam on here, and put this one in. Hopefully it'll stop leaking. Here we go. So if you're looking at this, all this rubber is deteriorated and dried out. So I've had a lot of leaks, a lot. Half my headliners have been soaking wet every time it rains. So it's done. All right, well, I pulled the toolbox and put it in, put some weather stripping up under the bottom. You kind of can't see, but you kind of can. It's just some foam, but it keeps it from eating into the plastic too. I've measured it across, it's perfect. And now I just gotta drill some holes for my little U-hooks because I didn't buy actual things to go in there. And they'll work. They're a heck of a lot cheaper. They're like $5 for the whole thing when the whole kit's maybe 20 bucks, I guess. I don't know, but it works. Now I just gotta drill some holes, and once I drill those holes, I will be mounting the toolbox, and then basically everything's done for right now. I'm still waiting on some other products to come in, which come in the next few days. They've been ordered or sent out, I should say. But even with this, I've got to fix a rod that goes across. I don't have a rod right now, but I've got some bolts that I'm going to stick through and some 3/8 rod down here that going to go through, and I'm just going to weld the bolts and secure the bolts, and that way I don't have to have or worry about adjustments. Once it gets in there and tightens down, it gets welded to the rod, and that's it. So I'll be happy about that, and that'll fix that. Like I said, I'm going to order the tumbler lock for over there, and some new shocks for this so it doesn't hit like it's touching the backlight right now that we just replaced, which is not good. The weather stripping in here is gone, but it's a toolbox. It's not really supposed to be 100% weatherproof. It's got holes drilled all in it in places, so I'm not really worried about it. But yeah, we're gonna put a mat in here, and then this whole box right here was in my old toolbox for my old GMC. Now it's going in here. So let's drill some holes and bolt this thing down. Alright, well, if you saw, I had to do a little spacer, cut that off, it fits. Bent that down to make sure I had enough room. It's all cleaned up. But look, I've got my toolbox full. Put a little mat down there, kitchen mat, and then I got my helper. So now I just got to finish a couple little things, and yeah, it's bolted down. It's good. It's not going anywhere. It's low profile. I like it. Black on black on black. Yeah. All right. Well, we got all that other stuff done. Now it's time for the temperature sensor. So what this entails: one, you gotta get one. Two is it's right around that area. But the reason why I've got to get it, and I'm not sure if this is gonna be the fix. I keep having my thermostat fans, excuse me, my radiator fans turn on at high speed because it's saying it can't read, and it's a low circuit something another. I can't remember the number, but yeah, I want to see if this will fix it. I've also got a thermostat, but I'm not going to put that in yet. I want to see if this fixes it. And all it is unplugging the little plug from the engine harness, and then just unscrewing it and putting this one in and plugging it back in. So pretty simple. Hoping it fixes it and makes it work. So we're gonna try it. Let's do it. This fits a 3/4 deep well. It works pretty well. It clears the plug right there. So yeah, that's what we're gonna use. All right, here we go. Right here next to the throttle body on the driver's side, right there, that little plug. So we're gonna unplug that, get down there and undo it. You could take the air box off, but I'm lazy. There is gonna be water coming out, but that's why you keep your reservoir full. And once you pull that one out real quick, you plug the other one in and start screwing it down. Let's do it. Well, got the old one out. No physical damage to it, but sensors do wear out. Now I just got to make sure that that doesn't leak when the truck's on, so that we don't have an issue. So yeah, toss that in the trash. They're not too bad. They're about 30 bucks. Checking the link in the description below. Get you one. What's next? Really no. I gotta finish my toolbox. You saw it go in. Now I've got to do the latch mechanism for both sides, and that will get to that. And yeah, I think that'll be it. So let's do that. So as you saw, I have to lift up on both sides to open this. The next thing I'm going to do is I've got some bolts somewhere. Oh, all right. Got some little bolts. They should fit through this little section right here, which I will grommet in. And if they fit in here, I can put this rod through on both sides, measure it up, put these in here, throw a tack on the rod, tighten these down, and then I should have a rod that works. So yeah, shouldn't be too bad. All it is pushing and pulling. I mean, worst case scenario, I try and flatten this thing out with a hammer and then drill a hole in it, but I don't want to do all that. So I'm just gonna get this in here because it doesn't have a whole lot of force. It's just, like I said, pulling on one side, pushing on the other. So not too bad. So let's do this. All right, so got that end done. It's not beautiful, but it should work. It's welded all the way around into the metal. This one's the same way. It's not beautiful, but it'll work. And then these little plastic pieces that go to trim, it fits, that side's hot, so it fits right over here as a plug, so it doesn't have any slack. So I think I'm going to use 2 of these and maybe trim them down just a hair and slip them in there, and they should work perfect for taking up any slack that it has, so these things aren't banging around. So yeah, that works. Accomplishment. So let's throw these in, bolt them down, and then I should have a one handle toolbox now. Now to see if it actually works. Yes! Two thumbs up. Well, we did what we needed to do in this video. We, let's see, rotated the tires, fixed the TPMS sensor, put a toolbox in, put a new third brake light in, changed out the water temp sensor, and fixed the toolbox handle. Now I gotta order a tumbler lock and a set of shocks. Once I do that, toolbox will be done and finito. Minus I might put some lights in there, I don't know. But yeah, we got everything done that I wanted to get done in this video. And yeah, hopefully something soon comes up. I got two new things I'm about to receive from a company, so you'll get to see them, and I'll do a install video specifically on those products. And hey, but I'll do a video specifically on those products so you can learn installation, or if you want to get them for that company. So yeah, I want to say thank you for joining into another episode of the shop. And yeah, check out the social medias down below. Check out Teespring. Anything helps support. A like, a subscribe, anything helps support the channel to keep this thing going. There's more to come. I just ordered a new machine for this channel and possibly another channel, and we're gonna see a lot of different stuff as of fabrication come into play after this thing gets in. So until next time.